sexy? Easy as 1, 2, 3.
Just let your soul glow. Just let it shine through. Just let your soul glow, baby. Feeling oh so silky smooth. Just let it shine through. Just let your soul glow.
What up, y'all, man? What's up? Collectors, man. It's your man Fatal. I just felt like getting on here real quick, man. I'll holler at y'all, man, for a little bit. And then I got some stuff coming up, man. This weekend, FanExpo at Rosemont here in the Chicagoland area. It's a suburb right outside, just north of the city. So definitely looking forward to it, man. It's gonna be some pretty heavy hitters, man. I got Chicago Dark Side, my man Edwin Diaz, man. Shout out to y'all for being here with me. I'm just gonna chat for a little bit, man. Had a long day, man. Got a lot on my mind. Some things that not divulging. Maybe one day I'll let you a little in my realm a little deeper, man. But we got my uncle here, man. You know, shout out to him. He had some things going, so he wasn't on the show yesterday, but we all got lives outside of this collecting that's far more important than collecting. And actually, sometimes collecting can get us in a little trouble, man. But we bounce back. We keep moving. For me, as a Christian man, I stay prayerful and pray to God anything that's going on in anyone's lives that we definitely keep him first in front of it, and we'll get through it, man, no matter what it is. And collecting, although it's fun, it's cool, to look at these masterful pieces of art that human beings have created for our our pleasure, I guess you can use that word. But we can't put that above our relationship with God, particularly if you're a Christian. And if you're not a Christian, you can't put it above your relationship with your friends, your family. They are more important than these things, but they do spark great conversation. This collecting hobby has afforded me the opportunity to meet people all across the country, all across the globe for that matter. So there are benefits to it, but we can't put that in front of other things. It should be secondary. And financial wise, we should always be good stewards, because this stuff is expensive. Yeah, it's very expensive, man. We got Chicago Dark Side and with Diaz in here. We got Your Vision, man. What's going on? Alan Kiefer, how you doing? Man, my uncle again. Man, so let me mellow out this music a little bit in the background. And so Thursday through Sunday is FanExpo. And I'm definitely going. Got my tickets. Chicago Dark Side, he's going to be joining me one of the days. I'm not sure how many days he's going. My uncle will be there joining me one of those days as well. So I'm going to share my screen with you guys. We're going to talk about some other stuff too for about an hour. I know Casual will come on in about an hour, so I'm going to be out of here before he get on. So, I'm the warm up for him. So these are the plates that I get. So shout out to Blue Dog Displays. I got these are how the plates come out. I get them signed, and I use these to go in front of hot toys, statues, and things of that nature. If I can meet the actor or the voice actor or actress for many of these characters. So as you see, Giancarlo, he's going to be there. I'm gonna get a Moff Gideon. I'm gonna get this signed for my hot toy. Bo-Katan. Katie Sackhoff is gonna be there. I'm gonna get this signed for her figure. The Armorer, Emily Swallow. I'm gonna get it signed. We got Shamik Moore. I'm gonna get his signature for Miles Morales. Officer Alex Murphy, RoboCop. Peter Weller will be there. Henry Winkler, none other than Monday, Tuesday, Happy Days, Fonzie. He's gonna be there, so that's gonna be cool. Smeagol, Gollum. I think that's how you say his name. I think he spelled it wrong. I hope this dude didn't send me this like this. I hope he didn't. Yeah. But anyway, and then of course Michael J. Fox. So I'm getting this signed for my DeLorean time machine. So Christopher Lloyd, Michael J. Fox will be there. So I'm gonna get a double sig. This will go in front of my my DeLorean, my hot toy DeLorean. That's gonna be pretty cool, man. So definitely happy about that. Definitely looking forward to the experience. And I'm doing photo ops with them as well. So the ones that I'm not getting signed on the plate, I am getting posters. So I got some posters for Frank Miller, and I got a whole experience with Frank Miller. You get to get an autograph, photo op, some lithographs, and you get like first dibs to go into his panel. So that was pretty cool. So I got the Sideshow Collectibles Dark Knight Returns. I think it's the poster in the background. It's got all the other characters that were on the in that comic, and then you got Batman with that classic pose coming off that lightning bolt. So I'm gonna get him to sign that. And then I also have a Sideshow art print for the Lost Boys. So I'm getting Kiefer Sutherland and Jason Patrick to sign those. So that's gonna be exciting, man, to meet those, those guys. Shout out to Stuart Murray, man. He just got this mannequin in his collection. I thought this was pretty dope. And there's a costume company that he's been dealing with. And he said this was years in the making. I think this is really cool. I'm not sure if he's going to get this thing painted, but if he gets a great artist to paint this, a great painter, this can take it to another level. And even if he leaves it just like this looks awesome as well, man. He is the biggest Superman fan on Facebook. So I think he's on Instagram too. Stuart Murray. Everybody recognizes him in his collection, man. So shout out to Stuart Murray, man. I'm really digging this piece that he brought to his collection, man. He's a big time Superman fan. Big time, man. Okay. On to the next. So Detox, man. This is beautiful. I can't remember what collectors put this up, but this is gorgeous. So, you got a lot of options out here. Detox is like the granddaddy of them all. They're just beautiful cabinets, and they're gonna be going out of stock. They're gonna be discontinued with IKEA. So if you want some Detox, now's the time. Although they've doubled in price over the years. They used to be $59.99 when I bought them. Then they edged up to like $64.99. I think then they got up to like $79.99 and $99.99. And they're $129.99. So that's probably going to be where they're at unless they have a sale and they want to get rid of them. But this is very clean. Detox are clean. These are the white ones. I got one white one, and I got a bunch of the brown ones. But for his collection, this looks good, and I love the way he raised these up. So the bottom is not a dead spot. You know what I'm saying? Because the bottom is kind of low, you know. So if you pull it up about 15 inches off the ground, I think these are about 15-inch cabinets. I'm not sure if these are Bestas or Calax or custom made, but this one looks custom. But this looks good. Really, it looks outstanding. His lighting is perfect. The poses are outstanding. And it's just clean, man. You know, even a person who don't collect can appreciate how beautifully demonstrated this collection is. Like, it's very thought out and it's very clean. And someone can come over your house and not be a collector and enjoy just sitting back looking at this. I mean, who wouldn't like this? I don't care who you are. You don't even have to be a collector at all. My grandmother would appreciate how detail oriented and classy this looks. My grandmother's 84 years old, and I know she would enjoy looking at this. This is very clean, y'all. Even the dog is like, man, this is clean, man. I ain't gonna mess up nothing. I'm just gonna sit here on this couch. I'm gonna chill out, and I ain't gonna mess up nothing. So I love this couch. I got 3 rows of 2 on theater seats, and I want to get rid of them. I want to get rid of them. I want a couch. I want something a little bit more, just it takes up a little less space and just a little bit more comfortable. You know, 3 rows. If you're not staggering them, people in the second and third row kind of don't have the same line of view for the screen. And at times I'm like, do I really want a screen in my basement? But I want to go couch route. But this is very beautiful, man. I'm going to get into that. So this was a disaster, y'all. And I'm fortunate. Okay, so I've been cleaning out my basement and I had to put this stuff in the back. I got a little basketball court area. And I put this stuff on the back and I covered it with this nice tarp. And I did this before and it worked. But like in the middle, I had a section that wasn't a box there. And it caused the tarp to sag down. And it rained so long that the weight of the water pulled the tarp up. And some of my boxes got wet. So I came out in the morning and I had to take stuff out of boxes. And fortunately, none of the R boxes were damaged. None of them got wet. So I had to take all the soaked shippers and just throw them in the trash. So it is what it is, man. This is the life of a collector. Yeah, it sucked, but it is what it is, man. So I pulled that out. The Afterlife. This box was in pristine condition. The outer box. And shout out to Darkside, Chicago Darkside and Redeemer. They helped me bring some stuff out. But the on this one, the shipper was all beat up. But this thing was like wrapped in these air bubbles. So the box looked perfect, man. Like perfect. Not a dent, not a scratch on it. And it didn't get wet at all, but the box got wet. It kind of got soaked. So waterlogged box, you know, you got to throw it in the garbage. But you know, other than that, man, I'm all good. I wish that I can just be settled and say, you know what, I'm never moving again. I'm not selling. And I'm going to just keep my box. Get rid of my boxes. I wish I can just get rid of every single box and not really have a storage facility. Now, I got some old action figures that I got in totes. I would probably keep a small storage facility, say like a 5x10 or a 10x10. It's like, you know, $75 a month or something. I can justify that. But these storage units, they fluctuate on cost. What I was paying 5 months ago, I can get 2 10x30s for that same price. 2 10x30s for the same price. So they'll go up on you, and then you almost have to move just to get a new deal. And it's like there's no rhyme or reason to why they do it. They tell you, well, the taxes went up. Well, how can you give this deal to a new customer? If I am an existing customer, you should give me the best deal. How could you give a better deal to somebody who's new and I'm a loyal customer that pays you? So storage facilities are they they not that great, man. You know, I saw Mr. X consolidate 2 down to 1. You know, that was smart. You know what I'm saying? That was real smart. But that's the life of a collector, man, and this stuff costs. The price of a storage unit is probably a statue a year, 2 statues a year, depending on how large it is. So you got to think over time, is it worth it? And if you're going to move, it's worth it because you want to keep the boxes. And I tell you, the boxes on the outside on some of these are so big. And then when you take the shipper out, the inner box is not as big. Then you got the styrofoam. And then for a quarter scale statue, you sitting with a box that, quite frankly, my 17-year-old can get in, close up. And you know what I'm saying? You know, some of the boxes I can fit in, and they're quarter scale statues. So that's because you got to have a lot of styrofoam in order to protect the pieces, man. So the boxes are out of control when it comes to the size. So, I mean, it's what you got to deal with, man. Again, the life of the collector, man. You know, I thought this was pretty cool, man. So that bell they're doing in this color scheme, I didn't like, and I guess this is Sam Kwok. They did a custom on this. This looks great. This Ben Affleck Batman, and to me, it's the best Batman suit ever. It's reminiscent of Frank Miller, which is pretty much one of my favorite Batman stories. It's not my favorite Batman story, and that is the story that I wanted to see Ben Affleck bring to life because he had the size, he had the age. I think physically he's the best Batman ever, and I just think that they didn't give him a chance to shine. Shame on Warner Brothers for that. And Ben Affleck, at first I didn't want him to be Batman. And sometimes us as fans, we take things personally. We get involved in their life. And we all Ben Affleck. And then you got a duck, Affleck. But this dude played a Batman that was really dope. And this suit in this color for him would look dope. And that attempt that they did in Flash, I didn't like the way that suit looked. That suit they used in Flash, they would have been better off just doing this. What up? Cinebites. What's up, John? How you feeling, my brother? He the best. But I just think this on this color is better than that one on Bell they're doing. Who went on wait list? Not this, because this one not released. I think this is a repaint. I think this is a repaint. But I think this looks cool, man. I really like this Batman. Let me show this, man. Shout out to Shy Show on this one. This is a production photo, so they re-uploaded their website. What's up, Casual? I love that too, man. That repaint look good, man. Blue all day, but not on Bell. That Bell one looks kind of crazy. It look wonky. Oh, that blue bus or Ben Affleck bus. Really? I got that one. I got that bus, that Ben Affleck bus. Yeah. I have that one. I thought about selling it, but people wasn't biting at the price, so I just can't. It must have been on Sideshow Seconds or something. Yeah. What up? Man, this looks good, man. And this one on waitlist already, this Captain Marvel. I think they really did a good job with her face sculpt, but once again, Sideshow always does a great job on female face sculpts. They rarely miss. I think the hair sculpted real good. This is classically sculpted, although they're using machines and they're not hand sculpting like back in the day. But that's when I say classically sculpted, I'm saying like with this hair, you know, a lot of companies thinking about going, you know, they're delving into this rooted stuff. But I like sculpted hair when it looks good like this. And the engineering that went into this piece, and it takes up, it's got a small footprint, 11 inches in diameter, so you can put this anywhere. This will fit in a Besta, and this will go along with any other the beautiful female portraits and statues that they have already. But I like the way this one is made. So I think she keys into these you know, I guess these are like fire bolts or whatever, you know, lightning bolts or whatever comes off her energy, and they're part of the base, and then she keys into those. I believe that's how it is, if the hands are not already sculpted onto that, and then from the forearm she keys in. So, but it looks real good, man. Very beautiful portrait. The colors are vibrant, and from what I understand, they re-uploaded the website, and this is the actual updated pictures with the production. These are updated to production photos. So if this is a production photo, this is done well. Now she already leaning, so I'm assuming this base is rather heavy, that they put something in it to make the base very heavy, and there's probably a rod going all the way up to the top to where she keys in, and it's probably like a very heavy thick rod. So hopefully that's the case, but it's on wait list, and I think the price on it is good. It's like right there, $600. So, but the portrait is amazing. Very beautiful portrait, man. Yeah, so let me go over back to this. We talked about hold on, I'm having a major malfunction here. All right, there we go. I gotta reload that. My bad, y'all. My bad. Y'all probably didn't even see what happened. On my end, I saw something. It was weird. But the Joker. Okay. In art. Now, mind you, this is a fan, that owner that took this photo. His camera work is excellent. My uncle owns this one, but the sculpted hair. This is Hot Toys, right? And this is their production sample, right? This is supposed to be the one painted by the professional. This is in hand, in art. This is so this fan took a better picture than Hot Toys did. We're gonna put that out there. But right now, if they were exactly the same price and it was based solely on sculpt, I'm going with the in art. Solely on sculpt. I'm not gonna fanboy anything. I'm gonna give you the real. Now, if it was on body, mechanics, more than likely I'm gonna go with Hot Toys, because there's a problem with that in art base. I've seen them falling over, and how you can't do any dynamic poses. Now, I'm not a guy who poses my Hot Toys all dynamic anyway, because if you those suits on them can get wear and tear, especially like Spider-Man. With this one, you can get away with a lot of stuff though. And the Joker got into a lot of different movements and positions in the movie. So if you wanted to recreate a scene, you're fine. But you can't do that with an in art, because it's magnetic to the base with his feet. So if you wanted one leg up, you're out of luck. You're out of luck if you want one leg up. Can't have them doing the stanky leg. It's pretty much over with. But scope wise, in art, looks better. This picture is something off. Like his face looks too fat. I don't know what it is. I think they need to go back to the drawing board on this, man, a little bit. Now, when this drops, it's gonna go weightless. Trust me. When this Hot Toys drop on Sideshow, it's going weightless quickly. I can almost guarantee it. If Miles Morales went weightless and that Spider-Man 2 suit went weightless, Joker, Heath Ledger, no matter how many they bring out, it's going weightless. It's going weightless. No matter what I say about it, that's just the way it is. I'm gonna show y'all something real quick. All right, so as you see, this is the Queen Studio Artist Edition with rooted hair. This is from Queen Studios. Now I'm gonna pull myself up on the big screen here. Right. It's one of the best Jokers ever done. And it's slept on. Put this comment up. Too much salt. Yeah. Let me go solo mode on y'all. Okay. All right, look at that. The tailoring on this is good. The hair is really good. I think I need to put a little bit of something in it because it's kind of hard in some areas. But I don't want to put too much product on it. And Doc Rashida get mad if I style it. But this is a quarter scale. You know, I like rooted hair on certain things. But I think the likeness is there on this one. Camera only gonna do so much justice. I got a bright light in his face too. I think that looks awesome. But does what up, Cook? Is that Cook? Robert Cook? I don't know. Put your name in there on Facebook, because if you don't give StreamYard permission, they won't put your face up. I mean your name up. Oh, I didn't say I was getting the Hot Toy. Yeah, nah. I'm just saying it's gonna go on wait list. And my uncle already got the in art, so I live vicariously through him. I actually did pre-order that one, and then I canceled it. I'm like, man, I don't need this. But I like both scales because I still collect Hot Toys too. So I'm not sold enough on this Hot Toy to purchase this though. Not like that. But this one, on the other hand, yeah. This Anakin looking great to me. I really don't see any real room for improvement. They just got to make sure the hair is on point. This one's supposed to drop on the 18th at like 12 p.m. I don't know if that's Eastern. I don't know which time frame, but I'll post it if I can find where I saw it. So the 18th, this one is selling out. This one is gonna sell out. And then they probably gonna hit us with a Dark Side Anakin. And you know, the face sculpt is there. I love the way they did the lightsaber. I think it's a LED function, no batteries, from what I understand. You can pose the heck out of this thing because of the clothing. You know, yeah, it's dope. Yeah, that one was nice though. That was nice. That one was nice. Yeah, that light up. And it's all about the hair, because if it comes looking like
Sexy, easy as 1, 2, 3.
Just let your soul glow. Just let it shine through. Just let your soul glow, baby. Feeling oh so silky smooth. Just let it shine through. Just let your soul glow.
Sexy,
don't let the hair be rooted like that. Yeah, USB powered, man. It's gonna be dope. This one gonna sell out. One of my collecting regrets is not getting the Dark Side Anakin, because if I had it, I would sell it right now for $700, because they was going for almost up to 1,000, man. But this one is someone I want to bring it in my collection. This one, not sure, maybe 450, 400. I don't know. 459. I'm not sure. Is it worth it? I'll tell you this. So you were paying about, when this came out, maybe about $225 for the Anakin back in the day. When people wanted to get those custom guys that were doing the rooted hair, they were charging people like $700, I think. I heard upwards of 1,000 to get rooted hair. So let's keep that in mind when you making these decisions. Now, I'm not telling anybody to buy this, because this stuff costs a lot of money. When I think about the fact that you can get an Xbox and a PlayStation for the same price as a dang on hot toy, I have a problem with that. I really do. Because you can't tell me that this much rooted hair costs that much money. You know, so what's going on, D-Flex? How you feeling, man? $400, man. You know what I'm saying? When you can get a game system for that. So this all depends on where your pockets is at and what you're willing to spend, because I will never tell you to go get anything. You know, now I tell you what I think is hot, and I do think this is hot. No pun intended. It's a very nice looking piece. But goodness gracious, these prices are ridiculous. We're collectors, but most of us, the majority of the collecting community, are, you know, people who go to work every day. And I would venture to say that a large majority of us are check to check. Some of us are in the hole. And collecting is somewhat of an addiction. And there's a FOMO that is built into collecting. No matter how much you try to fight the FOMO, if there's a piece that you really admire and it sells out, you have a sense of regret. And that's not good. You have to fight that. If you're a Christian, you need to pray it off. um, and you have to have another outlet. Don't let FOMO cause you to spend money that's gonna put you in a hole. Is the piece dope? Yes. Is this piece worth $400, $500 in the grand scheme? Absolutely not. The true, I would say, how much this is truly worth, maybe $200, maybe $150. In actuality, because it ain't costing them that much to make these, especially when they start mass producing them. They probably paying $50 a piece. So the markup on these are astronomical, no different than a gym shoe. But that's how businesses make money. And granted, they got to pay people to do the work. But when they mass producing them, who's doing it? Now, if every piece that was made, and this is where I go back to low ES, because there's more value in a low ES if they're charging you a bigger price, but the artist is painting each one. The actual painter who paints the prototype, if they paint each one, then I can see the value going up. And maybe throw a signature series and have like a plate like the ones I showed earlier, like these, have a signature series where the actual sculptor, the painter, they sign them. You got something that's a little bit beyond, well, action figure. It's on a level. But because then there's value in it where you can, if you needed to flip it. And a lot of people get up in arms about that. Not a lot. Some people get up in arms about flipping. Now, I'm not a reseller, but right now I'm in a position where I would need some, to take care of some financial things. And I'm putting stuff out there for sale at reasonable prices, like what I paid for it, just trying to get my money back. And that's not happening. And I almost got to sell a piece at maybe 25% less than I paid for it, maybe to get it sold. And then there's going to UPS, carrying it, or you can have them pick it up, but packing it up, finding a box in storage, it's a lot of work, especially when it's a big piece. But D-Flex 1, yeah, take your time and let your taste evolve. Get the pieces you like that mean something to you, and then get out. It's expensive, and we're limited by space. And I add to that, we're limited by money. I'm not building a studio, and I've seen some collectors do that. And man, God bless them. Shout out to them that they are able to financially do that. I'm not. I can't. And on top of that, yeah, absolutely. No doubt, my brother. But if I have a collection, I want to go down to my cave or wherever your cave is at in your house, and I want to be able to access it and see it. I don't want to get in a car to drive. But if that's what you like, shout out to them. I remember LL Cool J wrote a book, and it was on fitness and eating. And he said the first thing you do to get a healthy diet plan is clear out everything in your closet. I mean, well, not your closet, your cabinet, your cupboard is the word he used. And if you're having a food craving that is so crazy that you want to eat a snack that you get in your car to go drive and get it, then you really have a problem. But most people, if it's not in their cabinet, their cupboard, they're not going to go down there because it's not there. So if I liken that to statues, if you get in your car just to go look at it, you might have a problem. I don't know. But if it's something that I really like, I want to keep it in my house. I can't admire it. And plus, that's more money. That's another bill. I don't know if that correlation linked up for you, but that just popped in my brain. But I'm just saying, man, this stuff is expensive, and most of us are check to check. Give a few away, absolutely. Now, you said a word there, my brother, because this channel, Fatal Paris, Phatal, Paris, has a testimony about the Lord. That's what Fatal stands for. And I don't try to Bible thump or nothing like that, but I am a Christian. And myself have to be a better financial steward. I have to uphold and walk that walk and just not talk that talk. I have to live my life a certain way so I exude what a Christian is, because it's not a religion for me. It's a way of life. It's a way to be. And I'm going to be giving away stuff, and if it helped the channel grow, that's just a byproduct of it. However, I don't know, man, it's a good feeling giving stuff away. It's a good feeling to be able to, man, for me, if I can give away to somebody who's less fortunate, that's even better. That's why I started the comic book convention thing with the kids in inner city, to introduce them to stuff. But giving away stuff, it's cool to me. You know what I'm saying? And that's why, the people who subscribe to my channel, I'm pretty sure they're not filthy rich. You know what I'm saying? So to get a free piece, and pretty much when I ship something, I pretty much pay for the shipping. I might need the space. So I'd rather give something away than go through the hassle of selling it, unless it's a piece that somebody really, really want. Like Dennis, he reached out to me about actually he put out that he was looking for a piece, and I happen to have it new. So that was a quick transaction because it was boxed up, and it was that last poison ivy, the one that was kind of muscular. So yeah, man. Yeah, so I'd rather give it away. And I want to consolidate my collection some, because my collection is pretty extensive, but I've been doing it for a long time. I want to kind of get down, get it down. But this is a dope piece. I know I've been talking, but I want to show you something else, because I got about 17 minutes and I'm out of here. Hey, man, back and forth in the store, right? Dude, I got to get this, because it's so many projects that I can do. A table saw. The other one is like a little quick power saw for quick cutting. A nice bright light, and another drill. Man, dude, you can't go wrong. And they got a rebate on this. You can get this for about $130 something. Black & Decker, a pretty good brand, man. So, shout out to everybody who like to go to Home Depot and Menards, man. When you doing projects, dude, it's not one trip ever, because you forget stuff. Yeah, man. What up? What up, Armand? How you feeling? That's Edwin Diaz is here too, my man from Puerto Rico. Yeah, so I love tools, man. I love doing little projects. If it's anything that I can do to save money, I'm gonna try to do it myself. I hate painting, but I know how to paint. All you gotta do is tape stuff off and put drop cloth on the floor, and you won't mess up. And you get a good workout. So put on your Fitbit, start your workout, and paint. Because when you pay for it, people charging all kinds of money, man. All kinds of money. Hey, man, for this price, man, hey, $130, I think it's right now. You're gonna get your money's worth out of it, unless you want to spend thousands. Hey, it worked for me, man. But typically I would buy Craftsman, but Menards stopped carrying that. That was Sears signature brand, and Menards stopped carrying Craftsman. I prefer Craftsman. I prefer. But yeah, man, shout out to everybody who do projects around the house. All right, so these are some of the cases I'm going with. This is off IKEA's website. This is the Brewer. I actually really love the way these look. So I already have them. I bought them. So I'm in the middle of getting my room cleared out to put these up, and I've seen some great displays. I'll show that in a minute, but they hold good weight, man. They are garage sales, but they look clean. But where are we at? I wanna show I want to show these pictures of this one guy who did the Brewer, if I can find it, because he did a great job, man. These are past shows that we did. Oh, here goes some customs, man. This one, this is a custom, man. This is dope. He got a couple versions of this. One that's like topless, and one is not. Custom piece of this Mary Jane is really cool, man. Shout out to that company. Shout out to that company, man. All right. Some more of these Brewers. I saw a collector. He's on YouTube. And I really like the way he mixed the Brewers. He mixed the colors. And he did like his X-Men line with it. This looks really good to me. Really good. And like I've been calculating the money it costs. I know. Yeah, you this is what you do, man. Yeah, absolutely. I get it. The IKEA Brewer are nice. And the way he mixed the colors was really, 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 really deep. It's nice. And they hold a good amount of weight. They hold a good amount of weight. Oh, it's an explanation, man. I got a strike, so I had to edit it. So it'll be back up. It'll be a little edited. All right. But these are really cool. And one thing he did, hold on, man. I want to find this picture because he did something that was really cool. A shout out to Art. Where is that picture, man? He did something custom to it. Here you go. All right, so he did black with the white backdrop. He put the white on the back. It makes the statue pop. And by a mistake, I found out, to me, white looks better behind the statue. So what he did was, if you look over here, he took the middle frame out, so it's straight across. These are 33 inches wide. So now he's got 66 inches across on that one, on that shelf. And then at the bottom, he lifted that shelf to the second level, and then he put magnetic tape here and used this like this paneling, this like a board that he used. So it looks real cool, man. And by taking this middle part out right here, it's 66 inches across. These are 74 inches tall. So if you got short ceilings in your basement, it works really well. I got 7-foot ceilings, so it fills it out. And then they're 21 inches deep, and they sell them 15 inches deep. So with the 21 inch deep one, you can get away with 66 inches here. You can use that shelf easily for your Ecto 1. All of those Batmobiles. Every 1/6 scale vehicle fits on these perfectly. So this is an extremely great idea. And I'm probably gonna forego getting module cases for these. Because even with the middle shelf, if I put a shelf here in the middle, I can still do 2 rows of Hot Toys if you wanted to go Hot Toys. All you have to do is put the shelf here, because the height of these are like 30, I think 39 each shelf. Yeah, something like that. 30 yeah. So and they could adjust. So you would definitely be able to fit a 12-inch figure on each shelf, man. So it's really cool, man. And they hold a ton of weight. They are garage shelves, but they don't look like a typical garage shelf. So I think I'm gonna go there with these, and then I got packs. So yeah, so I'm gonna do this, man. So yeah, if you don't pull this one up here, from here to here, and it's 74 inches. So if you cut that in half, it's 37 for each shelf. But if you take out just like maybe the inch of the lip, let's say you have about 35 inches of clearance. So you can cut that in half, and all you need is 24 inches to split it for a hot toy, roughly 12. But if you split it in half, you're gonna have more than enough space to display hot toys and vehicles, or like he has, quarter scales, or he can lower this top shelf down here, and then you can even put third scales. So they fit a lot, man. And like I said, they're 33 inches wide, but you can put them together. You can take off a middle bar, but that leaves this renders list useless at the top. He said you wouldn't put anything heavy. You can still put like a Funko Pop up here if you got enough room. Don't put anything heavy if you're going to take out that middle support. But taking out the middle support gives you the option of 66 inches across, and for X-Men, that is outstanding. So that's what I'm gonna be going with, and with packs in my basement for the most part. And I'll show some pictures of my basement before I get out of here. So I painted all of this black. Probably was a mistake. It looks pretty cool, and I got mostly sports stuff. So I think I'm gonna take all of my sports stuff off the walls, and I'm gonna do sideshow art prints. I think I'm gonna repaint this. I don't care if I get paint on the carpet. I'm gonna recarpet it anyway with a gray. I think I'm gonna prime this all again white, and then I think I'm just gonna paint it like a softer color so it won't seem so small, because it's pretty narrow. I got an older home, but it was renovated and everything, but this basement is kind of narrow. But I can put art prints, sideshow art prints there. Is the other view. It's the poster. So here are some of the pictures. This is my detox that I own. I painted this bulkhead like a blue color. I don't know if that was a mistake. I don't know, man. I don't know, but it's blue now. But I like that blue because it reminds me of, for one, it's a thing in my fraternity that I got that color. Two, it's like a Batman blue kind of. Yeah, what up, Shane, Josue, Otero, what's going on, brother? So I got some good space. My boy Herc's coming over today to help me move some stuff around, but that's good. That's good space. Now on this side, I have 3 rows of theater seats, and then on the side of the screen is close to me, it will be where my screen is mounted, like under the stairs. This is like my library. Well, this is where I have like books at right now, but I measured this out, and I could put drawers over here, and I could do all my vehicles and stuff in this area. And that's the whole another side of the basement, which is wider than the side that I have it's wider than the side that I have the theater seats. And then way in the back, you see that door, that's where my furnace is at. So I'm sitting, this wall that you see back there is this wall behind me. You know, I painted the accent wall black. I just want to, in between these 2 posts here, I want to get these framed out. I want to get all 3 of them framed out, and I want to put a bar sitting area here, and then I want to put the screen on the opposite wall to that, so you can see straight, a couch in front of it, So that'll be a consolidated area. And then people can watch sitting here along this wall. It's all packs. So from the door all the way around in a U-shape packs. So right now there are 7 packs. They're 39 inches wide a piece. And then I can get a corner unit here, and I can fit a smaller packs unit here, and on the other side another 39 inch. So in total there'll be about 9 packs units, and they're 39 inch, and then the one is half of that. So that and packs, mine's are 79 inches. So I can do either 3 rows of quarter scales on each shelf, and probably 2 or 3 statues on each shelf. So, and then here and here, some of those drawers or along here, drawers on that side, and then art prints on that wall, and then it's another wall about the same size, and then the screen to be in the middle. And then, you know, I can have a couch that about maybe 6 people can sit on, and then a bar area where about 5 people can sit behind, not for drinking, but just for chilling and watching. So this is the wall where I will have a TV, and then the couch would be here facing that, and then statues would be alongside here, bust, and then on the other side of TV, bust, but no screen mounted. I'll have this whole wall with bust and maybe bestas with bust on the top from that wall all the way to where you come downstairs at. And there's a screen. I either gonna do a drop down screen with a projector, or one that rises from the bottom up in front of the statues. So when you're not watching TV, you can see the bus. So I've been thinking about this a long time. All right. So this is where you come down. Hold on. Where is it? Boom, 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 boom. This is where you come down to my basement. And I can also do a Besta. There's already a Besta here. This is where my TV is mounted right now. It's an 82 inch mounted here. But then you can get rid of that TV and put Bestas here. And then I will probably just put my refrigerator in this closet. You know, so got a lot to work on, man. This was a cast iron stove. Me and my uncle brought that out, man. Somebody came and scrapped that out the alley. This thing weighed about 350 pounds, man. It was crazy getting that out of my crib, man. It came with the house, did not need. But yeah, man, I appreciate y'all joining me, man. I got a lot to think about. Yeah, lots to think about, man. 3 custom module cases this morning for my Marvel Legends and DC Direct, and your loose Darkside collection. Okay, cool, man. Well, congrats on getting those module cases in, man. I know they take a while. I have been trying to measure them out and see if they'll fit that area that I said that I had used for like books. Because I got an office. I didn't show you the office yet. I got a closet that I didn't show you on these pictures. The closet will be for all shoes. The office is where I'm gonna do this setup right here. So I just got a lot of work, man. Indeed. Amen to that, bro. Yeah, man, I appreciate it. Thank you very much. What up, D? What's up, y'all? But that's gonna be it for today, man. Y'all go over. This was the warm up. Statue Tuesdays. Thanks, Brandon. That was my brother's name, man. Shout out to Brandon, man. Appreciate you, man. The dancing poles. Yeah, I gotta frame those out. Y'all go over there and watch Casual Nerd Problems, man. He about to go live in about 15 seconds. Love y'all. God bless. And peace.
It's Fatal the Collector.
Statue reviews and lectures, giveaways and raffles that'll leave the followers baffled. Got pouring and got loving with new reviews up in the oven.
So press like, comment, and go ahead get the subbing.
Collecting is a hobby, we do not make it an idol, but on this channel we gon' bring the heat.
That'll let us compete with our rivals.
Tours and conversation in this cool nerds nation. So sit back, relax, and let us take you on a convention vacation.
From conversation to cosplay, MCU, DCU.
We got everything for you.
Batman is my favorite, DC.
Marvelous Black Panther, R.I.P. Chad B.
Winter, spring, summer, and fall.